Cats, those little furry mysteries, always surprise us, don't they? Sometimes they may seem distant, independent, but believe me, they have a much deeper emotional world than we imagine. Have you ever wondered if your cat feels remorse after causing some mischief? Or how does it try to apologize once the mess is made? Stick with me in this video, because I'm going to uncover all of this and more. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave that like so we can spread the feline love together. What is feline love? Cats have a rich emotional life, often very similar to humans, although of course they express it in their unique way. They not only love, but they love deeply. Their love for you can be shown in simple gestures, like that soft purring when you pet them, or when they rub against your legs seeking your affection. Sometimes they just want to be near you, even if they don't need anything. This connection is a true emotional bond, and when they show it, it's like a silent hug. And happiness? Cats know how to be happy in a laid-back way. They play, roll around, purr. All of this reveals a side of them that is pure pleasure and joy. But like all of us, they also feel sadness and even depression. If their environment changes, if a feline or human friend leaves, or if their routine is altered, they may become more reclusive and less affectionate. That's why it's important to pay attention to these signs and give them all the support they need. Now, anger. Did you know that cats can also get frustrated? Whether because they couldn't reach that toy or due to a negative interaction, they can show anger with growls, hisses, and even more aggressive behaviors like scratching or biting. But instead of getting irritated about this, it's good to understand that, like any emotional being, they are just trying to deal with their frustrations in the best way possible. Did you know that they don't know what right or wrong is? Maybe you've asked yourself, does my cat know when it's doing something wrong? The answer is no. They don't have the sense of morality that we humans possess. So when your cat knocks over that vase or scratches the sofa, it truly doesn't know that this is something bad, but it does notice when you get upset. And that's where the big mystery comes in. How do they try to apologize? Cats are amazing at picking up on our emotions. They can sense the tone of our voice, the way we move, and even the facial expressions we make. If you get angry, your cat feels it. It notices your frustration, and deep down, this can affect it in a very profound way. But do they apologize? The answer may surprise you. Do they apologize? Or do they try to reconnect in another way? The truth is that cats don't know what guilt or remorse is. They don't have the emotional complexity of apologizing like we do, but they know very well when they've done something that didn't please you. And that's when they do something that, to us, seems like an apology. But in reality, it's an attempt to reconnect with you, to restore harmony in the relationship. 1. Purring. Purring is one of the greatest signs of affection from a cat. This soft, rhythmic sound is usually associated with well-being, but surprisingly, it can also be a form of communication when the cat needs to reconnect emotionally with you. When your cat purrs after causing some mischief, it could be their way of seeking your attention and, in a sense, trying to smooth things over. It's like they're saying, "I'm okay, don't be mad at me." Moreover, purring is a way for cats to express their emotional state and seek comfort. When a cat realizes it has done something that may have caused frustration for you, it might purr as a way to reduce tension and restore harmony. By purring, the cat shows that it is calm and at the same time seeks more positive interaction. For the cat, this could be a way to reconnect and non-verbally say, "We're okay, I'm not disobeying you, I'm just doing what's instinctive for me." So, if your cat purrs after knocking something over or doing something you'd consider mischief, it might be their way of expressing regret. Or more specifically, their attempt to restore the bond between you, signaling that they are at peace and trying to reassure you. This behavior actually shows how much they trust you and want to keep the environment pleasant and conflict-free. 2. The slow blink. Cats have a unique way of showing trust and affection, and one of the most special is the slow blink. This gesture, which involves slowly closing the eyes and then opening them again, is considered one of the greatest signs that the cat feels safe and comfortable with you. Unlike humans, who often maintain intense direct eye contact, cats have a more subtle and expressive gaze, and the slow blink is like a genuine sign of friendship. When your cat slowly blinks while looking directly at you, especially after doing something wrong, it's as if they're giving you a visual kiss, trying to smooth things over. By doing this, the cat is showing that it is not threatened by you and still trusts you, even after a small mistake or mischief. This gesture is a way of communicating that it's not in a state of alert or discomfort, but rather willing to reconnect, emotionally, even if something happened. What's interesting about the slow blink is that it's a genuine gesture of affection. If you want to return the gesture, you can try slowly blinking back at your cat. This can further strengthen the bond between you as in the world of cats. This exchange is a sign of mutual respect and trust. So, if your cat slow blinks after an incident, it may be trying to express silently that everything is okay between you and that they want to keep the relationship in harmony. 3. Licking or grooming. The act of grooming. If your cat starts licking you after doing something mischievous, it's their way of showing affection, reaffirming that they still love you. It's almost a silent apology. Rubbing their head on you. When your cat rubs their head on you, they are depositing their pheromones, marking you as theirs, and showing affection. It's a clear sign of trust and reconciliation. Making biscuits, kneading with paws. You know when your cat starts kneading you, as if giving you a massage? This gesture harks back to the time when they were a kitten, and it could be their way of seeking comfort after doing something wrong, showing that they are still there, caring for you. 6. Showing their belly. When your cat turns onto its back and shows its belly, it's displaying a great deal of trust. This can be a way for them to emotionally expose themselves, showing vulnerability after making a mistake, and asking you to let go of any anger. Unusual gifts. Surprised to find a little mouse in your bed? It could be a gift from your cat. They're sharing their catch with you, trying in some way to make amends and reaffirm the bond with you. Tail held high. If your cat approaches you with its tail held high, it's an invitation to interact. They want to get closer to you, saying, "Don't ignore me, let's move on." Starting a play session. If your cat starts playing right after an unpleasant situation, that's a great sign. They're trying to rebuild the relationship in a light and relaxed way. Although cats don't understand the human concept of apologies, they have their own unique and charming way of showing they care and want to restore harmony in the relationship. For them, reconciliation doesn't involve words or formal gestures, like we humans understand, but rather subtle and meaningful actions that express their affection and desire to get closer again. Their connection with humans goes far deeper than we can perceive at first glance. They have a complex emotional language, which, although different from ours, is equally powerful. For example, cats may not say sorry, but they know how to communicate their desire to make amends. When a cat seeks its owner's affection after a mischief approaches with its tail held high or starts purring softly, it's conveying a deep wish to reconnect. These small, seemingly simple actions reveal the true depth of the relationship they share with us. They communicate with their bodies, eyes, and gestures in ways that we humans must learn to interpret to understand what is going on in their feline hearts. This behavior reflects the trust and bond cats build over time. They recognize when something affects the relationship, and even though they don't understand the concept of guilt, they seek ways to restore harmony, showing there are no hard feelings, only the desire to continue the journey by our side. So, when a cat acts lovingly after an incident, it's not just trying to make peace but reaffirming its affection and commitment to the relationship, always seeking the emotional connection that is so important to them. Now I ask you, if you want to learn how to discipline your cat in a loving way, I've prepared an amazing video that will help you. It's right here on the screen. Just click and continue our journey into the wonderful world of felines. Oh, and before I finish, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share in the comments how your cat tries to apologize to you. This helps spread the love for our furry friends and keeps the channel growing. See you in the next video.